Yes, dear.
I was wondering if you could make up a funny story on the spot.
Baby, I don't need to make them up. I can tell you a real funny story.
Yeah.
It's true. I can tell you funny stories that are 100% true, and the truth is always stranger than fiction every day of the week, don't you think?
Do it.
You want to hear the weirdest story
Yeah.
ever?
I like that.
All right, here you go.
It's about me.
There's this chick with purple hair. No, I'm kidding. I was doing a convention in Sydney, Australia. I had taken my wife with me. All right. There was 2 days of signing. The first day of signing, I show up to the convention floor, and there's a girl standing first in line, and she has a letter in her hand. And she's real nervous. She has a lot of things for me to sign, and she hands over the letter. Please, Eric, would you read this letter sometime? I'm like, yeah, you're really cute. That's nice. I appreciate it. And I sign all of her stuff, blah, blah, blah. She goes on her way. That night, I go back to my room, I open it up, and I read the letter, and it's weird. It's like crazy person weird, like Kevin Spacey in Seven weird. I'm not kidding. What? Go rent the movie Seven.
Oh, no. All right, then I know.
Do that. You know what
I heard no, so I'm going to go with that.
Right. So, I read that, and it's like, I wanted to come down to meet you. My husband said I shouldn't. My mother said I shouldn't, but I know that you and I can be friends, and I knew that you and I should be together, and all this kind of weird stuff. And I'm like, what? Okay, whatever. She already got her autographs and stuff, and maybe she won't be there. No. Second day, she's the first person in line. She has another letter in her hand. Okay? So, this day, on the second day, I brought my wife to the convention with me because she was going to go buy something in the dealer room for our son. Well, I'm signing in the dealer room, right? It's a huge, huge convention floor. And this girl hands me the letter, and she's real quick about it. Here, Eric, can you just sign? Can you just read the letter later, please? Did you read the letter last night? Did you read it? Did you like it? I'm like, yeah, sure, it was great. And she hands me some stuff to sign. I sign it, and she walks off. And my handler, Mike, real great guy, big guy. And this girl was about your size.
Oh, thank you.
Not you.
Okay.
Girl with the mic.
Can't mean
You know, no. She was about your size, and she starts walking off. My wife kissed me and started walking into the middle of the con floor over here, just looking at little places. She comes over here, she goes to Mike, and she looks at him, and she says, "Is that Trunks' wife?" And he goes, "Well, yeah." And she just takes off running after my wife. And he sees this, he jumps over the table, and I'm panicked, and I'm stuck, and somebody's like, "Man, I really liked you in Dragon Ball Z," and blah, blah, and I'm like, "Whoa, hold on." And Mike runs, and tackles that girl on the con floor.
Oh my God.
And picks her up, and she's like, "Oh, I'm not trying to freak out, I just wanted to talk to her, I'm like, okay, well, or he says, "Okay, well, what did you want to say?" And she stands up, and my wife is just the sweetest person. She's like, "Okay, well, sweetie, what did you want to talk to me about?" And she's like, "Well, I just wanted to know what it was like being married to Trunks." She's like, "I'm not married to Trunks. I'm married to Eric." And she goes, "Well, I mean, that must be just the greatest thing in the world. I mean, do you just like buying presents every day?" I still hear that from my wife. All the time, my wife's like, "Do you want me to go buy you some presents today?" That's a little strange but true story.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Yes.
I was just wondering if you think it's a good experience to always try when voice acting play opposite characters, such as when you play both American and Canada, who are completely different in every way possible.
I think as an actor, it's always good to stretch your legs.
Okay. Okay.
I think, you know, it's, as an actor, the best thing that you can do is not get pigeonholed. What you want to do is make sure that you play as many roles as you can, a variety of roles. I didn't know I was playing Canada. I got in the booth and I knew I was cast as America, and I walk in there and they're like, oh yeah, you're playing Canada too.
That's always a nice
Oh,
surprise.
great. How are we going to do that? Do I need to, you know, do a dialect? You know, the most that I knew about a Canadian dialect was from the movies, you know. And and you know, Strange Brew and stuff like that. And I'm like, you know, and we chose not to do that because that would sound right. Yeah, that would sound too caricaturous, right? And so he's like, well, the director Scott Sager, he's like, yeah, let's not do that because we don't want it to sound like that. So we'll just make him whisper because in the show he's ignored by everybody. So that's what we did. So I like to play that kind of stuff.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Oh God.
I wanted to ask a nice question.
Okay. What's your nice question? I'll listen. Trust me, crying women do nothing for me.
Play that little girl.
Trust me, I have a 5-year-old daughter. I can tune it out.
Would you have fun voice acting Canada or America?
Who's more fun? Yeah.
Well, I'm just guessing between America because
Oh,
he has
yeah.
more lines.
Well, it's not about more lines, it's about, you know, where do I get to do the most? And I get to do the most with America. You know, he just has, he's got he's got more of an arc as far as his character goes. You know, Canada's fun, but he doesn't have as much to do as far as character arcs go.
I liked America. I like the dub version because their pronunciations and their accents seem more, you know, legit. And everybody tells me it sounds racist. I'm like, well, I like America. He's not racist.
Well, no, you know, I don't think it's, I mean, I don't think it's racist because, you know, I mean, none of the dialects in the show are perfect, you know, except mine. Because I'm not trying to be anything other than me.
They're America.
You know, it's America. But, you know, none of the other dialects are perfect, but everyone's doing the best that they can, and, you know, those are the way dialects sound. You know, when people speak one language first and then speak English.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes, you know, we do the best that we can. So, thank you. You're awesome. Yes, sir.
Do you also do the voice character for Kid Trunks?
No, I don't do Kid Trunks. That's Laura Bailey.
Oh,
She stole it from me. No, I'm kidding. I couldn't. We tried it. I couldn't do the voice. It needed to be too high.
Why don't you try?
oh.
What's that?
Try it.
Try Kid Trunks? No, I can't do that. That's her character. She'd kill me. Besides, she's engaged to Travis Willingham. Have you seen him?
Why do you get
That guy's huge. And they're both good friends of mine.
Why get engaged with Duke Nukem?
What did you say? I don't even know. Why are you sitting next to him anyway? He's smashing his head into the brass chair. So that's why I don't play Kid Trunks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How about, have you ever role played with any of your characters?
Oh, that was bad. Oh, jeez.
With your wife, would you like to rephrase that at all?
And no.
Why not?
No across the board. No, I've never cosplayed my character. No. Or role play. No, I never have.
You should.
But,
Alright.
sure, yeah, thank you for creeping the whole crew.